Hey guys, welcome back to playing Courtesan of Rome, Chapter 8. The arena waits your friend with open arms. Will you do whatever it takes to help them survive? Probably, depending on who they are. Alright, so what does Rome have for us this week? Courtesan of Rome. 8 years ago. Or 8 years ago. Your family has been tracking the movements of a Roman patrol and are preparing an ambush. Before you begin the attack, your mother leads you all in a prayer for strength. Serona, watch over us, your faithful servants, as we repel these invaders from our homes. They have burned our homes across. They have destroyed and enslaved families. They deserve our vengeance. Allow us to be your weapons to protect us from harm. Cigarettes now will circle around the air and protect your mother. I want to fight alongside you. You have not trained enough. Stay here. You grit your teeth and nod. The two of you move into the trees and disappear from view. Aaron, there is still a way to help. There is? She hands you a charm card from an animal bone. While you wear this, Serona's eyes will be on you. She is not a goddess of battle, but she will do all she can now. Help me plead for Serona's aid. Mother, we need all the help we can get. We don't need... No, we need help. Any advantages we can have over the Romans, I will take. You put on the charm and join hands with your mother. Let's begin here, Serona. Reward our faith with strength in battle. Protect Father Singeris, shield them from harm. Chapter... Yeah, I don't... The goddess is watching. 14? No. Guide him safely through the trials ahead. Protect him from blade and battle. Let them be as wind to him. I ask only for your mercy. Cyphas does not deserve this fate, and yet he accepts it without complaint. Reward his dedication with freedom. You finish praying, Locusta hands you your usual Sylphium, contract Septity, as well as the charm of protection she has made for Cyphax. You remember your mother gave you a similar protection charm? It didn't work then. Whoever wears this talisman will be favored by Serona. You pull out your coin purse, but Locusta waves away. There's no charge for family. Will it really protect him in the arena? You hear the shop door open and turn to see Sabina standing in the entrance. Oh. She smiles meekly and closes the door. I don't mean to intrude, but who were you praying for? A prayer to see you. Oh my goodness. For my barker, for someone very dear to me. I kind of want to flirt though. But no, I don't want to lie. I'm going to say for my bodyguard. Nothing terrible happened and Cyphas took the blame for it. It was related to the murder of a tribune, was it? It was. I've heard rumors of a courtesan bodyguard slaying a tribune. I did not think they were talking about you. I would prefer rumors involving me to be more alluring than scandalous. My apologies. Is there any way I could help? Sabina looks at the bone charm and opens her mouth to speak. She hesitates, then decides to continue. I don't mean to insult, but why pray to Gallic goddess for success in the arena? There's no insult. You speak the truth. There are no gladiators in Gaul. Then what am I to do if Serona will not help? Aaron, do you know much about the goddess Nemesis? I don't. Who is she? She's the patron goddess of gladiators. If you're praying for someone in the arena, it would be wise to pay a visit to her temple. I'm not interested in Roman gods. Tell me more about her. Don't knock it till you try it. She's not only the patron of gladiators, but the balancer of scales and righter of wrongs. I fear it will be difficult to succeed in the arena without the favor of Nemesis. How will I earn her favor? The same way you earn the favor of any god, Roman or Gallic. If you wish for attention and blessing, you must make her an offering. Her temple's nearby. I could take you there. Something dark comes over Sabrina. It's been years, but I used to make offerings there. I could guide you through the process. You pray to the goddess of the arena? She is also the goddess of justice and vengeance. I hope to find her favor. The goddess of justice and vengeance. I wish God had such a thing. It's always wise to have the favor of the right gods. You should go with her. I haven't made to visit her temple for a while now. It would mean a lot to have you there with me. Go to the temple of Nemesis and this exclusively to pray for Cyphus and improve your relationship with Sabina. I don't care. I'm honestly not going to pay for anything in this book. I appreciate the offer, Sabina, but I don't wish to sacrifice to a Roman goddess. Besides, my prayers won't go unanswered. I understand. I wish you luck. You thank Lucasa for her time and leave the shop, traveling back to the school day. Now playing as Delphina. When are we going to play as the brother? You are in the grotto hidden below the temple of Ceres. You have brought Marcella here to induct her into the mysteries of Isis. The necessary materials of the rites lay beside you on a dry silver of rocks around a deep pool. I warn you before you begin, this vision will bring you as close to the afterlife as you will come before you're in. You may witness things you do not understand. I'll be careful. We perform the ritual in the evening because it is both the death of day and a birth of night. Similarly, you will be reborn out of Isis' womb. You direct Marcella to kneel in the center of the cave and begin to circle her slowly as you recite the prayer. You begin her induction into the mysteries of Isis. Great Mother Isis, by other names Ceres and Serena, we beseech you, grant Marcella a glimpse of your grace and mercy and let her be your servant of this mortal plane. Marcella, will you be devout in your worship of Isis? Yes. Will you keep the mystery secret to those unworthy? Yes. Will you protect the mystery of Isis with your life, accept any who worship other aspects of the Great Mother as your equal? Wait, what? Accept any who worships other I don't know what to say. I don't know. All who worship Great Mother Isis will find an ally in me. You ignite the incense and continue circling Marcella. Haze begins to diffuse through the candlelight. The air fills with the pungent smell of herbs. Isis, align us in your mysteries as we draw closer to you. By breathing this incense, we cleanse ourselves internally. You just said we. Are you joining me in the initiation? I am. But why? Are you not already a priestess of Isis? There are always deeper mysteries to uncover, even for those already touched by the goddess. This ritual will cleanse me of Rome's taint, show the goddess I am renewed, require me to guide you. Oh. I don't know. Show the goddess I am renewed. This ritual will require me to guide you. I don't know. Connecting with the Great Mother can be overwhelming if you are unprepared. I'll be here as your anchor. You breathe deeply and the incense fills your head with acrid smoke. Yeah, Marcella, do the same. Now we begin the final rite. You grab the sarpa salpa broth, a sacred concoction you made from the flesh of a fish which is known to bring visions. With a silent nod, you motion for Marcella to come before you. This will separate your mind from your body and ease your journey to Isis. Drink deeply and enter the sacred pool. If I fall unconscious in the water, will I not drown? Do you have so little faith in the goddess and myself? The grotto falls silent. Marcella bows her head. Forgive me, I'm nervous and not think straight. Of course I have faith in the goddess. You pour some of the broth from the amphora into the cup and she takes several long gulps. Her face scrunches as she swallows the foul liquid. She steps into the pool and you hear her inhale sharply as the water reaches her waist. You drink the rest of the sarpa salpa and follow Marcella into the pool. The water is numbingly chill and your body tenses instinctively as you submerge yourself to the chest. With this water we cleanse ourselves externally. We offer ourselves whole and new to you, Isis. Will you be with me in a trance? I must walk my own path, cannot help you with your final test. I'll be here. When you do, we will be sisters under Isis. You feel the sarpa salpa take effect as everything begins to go out of focus and your grip on reality begins to slip. Ooh, scary. You trippy! You find yourself in a crowd of faceless people on the bustling Roman street. They are all moving towards the temple of Ceres at the end of the road. I suppose that's my destination. As you begin to push forward, you catch sight of a familiar face moving effortlessly against the crowd. Aaron. Aaron? You try to get a better look, but the crowd's jostling you as it constantly pushes forward. Follow the crowd? This must be a trick meant to test my dedication. You continue to move with the crowd. Suddenly you spot two more faces in the crowd. Oh. Family! You watch them enter a brick building near the temple where Aaron. Inside you see them kneel before a beautiful woman dressed in priestess robe. Yo, is this Cleo? That's the Great Mother herself. You approach and see that these are not your family, rather they are simulacrums flickering between infinite past and future versions of themselves. Oh, it's Isis. Join me, my child. I have visions of grave import to grant you. Visions of your family, visions of your future. I'm pretty sure PB said that we'll get to see Cleo, I think. Follow them and gain visions from Isis about your family and future, no. I will not be deceived so easily. You climb the steps of the temple and enter with confidence. You follow a crowd of hundreds in a temple, but the interior is vacant save for one person. She stands beneath a statue of herself. Welcome, Delphina. Isis, I'm at your service. It's a pleasure that I can finally reward so many years of worship. You are proven to be a devout servant, loyal even through the trials you have undergone. I always knew there was a greater path ahead of me. I never lost faith in you, Isis. And now reward that faith. Step forward, Delphina. You have been one of my voices on the moral plane for years, but now you are chosen to bring my word to Rome. You have gained an acolyte today, and she is only the first of many. You approach Isis and kneel in front of her. She places her hand on your head, and you feel a sense of absolute serenity wash over you. You have my blessing now. Go forth and spread my love to those you find worthy. May you continue to guide me on as your instrument. We will meet again, my child. Trust in me, but trust also in yourself. Before you leave, there is a vision I must give you, a glimpse of the future. She taps you on your forehead. Is it our son? This is the cave below the temple. Do I truly stay here? I guess the cave, instead of seeing the familiar landscape around the temple. You find yourself in the sprawling desert. You turn to try and find some sort of landmark, but all you see are dunes. If you look closer, you realize these dunes are actually the covered remains of giants. This must mean I will return to Egypt. Rome is early. I have no idea. What reason could I have to return to my home? I have no clue. You feel a sudden shock of cold that jolts you awake and you find yourself back in the pool. During to see that Marcella has already begun drying herself. I was beginning to grow worried. How long have you been awake? Only a moment. I saw her definitely. I spoke to her. I spoke to a goddess. You climb from the pool and dry yourself off. Then you dab your fingers to the poultice used to mark acolytes. You are now truly initiated into the mysteries of Isis. The ritual is complete. You gently spread the poultice to Marcella's closed eyes, symbolizing her ability to see beyond. Oh shoot! What are you doing? You turn to see Pathia at the entrance of the cave. I have been inducted into the mysteries of Isis by Delphina. Isis spoke to me directly in a vision. What? It's true I have seen the goddess, something you can never claim. Ooh, you dare use the sacred cave for your cult. The audacity. Dang. I cannot believe I thought you were the voice of Ceres. You speak for no one but yourself. Where did this insolence come from, Marcella? She sees how weak you really are, is not afraid of a false prophet, has become something greater than you. Oh my god. Let me say this. Pathia slowly turns towards your eyes aflame. You. Yes, me. She storms towards you, stopping only inches from your face. What have you done to corrupt her? I've only freed her of your corruption. Pathia raised a hand to slap you, and you stare at her, unblinking, unfazed. She hesitates as she meets your gaze and then drops her hand. You will regret this hearsay. One of us certainly will. Ooh, snap. Now plain as air, what would we blame the brother? You return to school late and head to your room. Only to find your door ajar. What? You move closer to hear someone rummaging around inside. You draw your dagger and quietly move closer, sneaking a glance into your room. Sally, what are you doing here? You shoot your dagger and roll your eyes. Silently, you slip inside your room and close the door loudly behind you. Gah! Sally swirls around to see you and take a tentative step back. Your room has been partially torn apart with clothes strewn everywhere. What are you doing in my room? What does it look like? I'm looking for evidence. For what? Evidence? I know you're an assassin. There has to be something here that proves it. She turns away from you, continues to look through your drawers, tossing clothing haphazardly across the room. I'm a what? An assassin? That's a bold claim. If I'm an assassin, do you really want to make me mad? Oh, snap. I mean, that is true. I didn't think of that. Clearly. And stop tearing apart my room. Why? Afraid I will find something? No, because you're destroying it. Who heard you was a Cassius? He wouldn't have the spine to do it himself. What are you talking about? Maybe it was Otome. He's much too clever to get his own hands dirty. Stop. Senna freezes and her eyes go wide. Slowly she backs away from your drawers and faces you, arms crossed. There has to be a reason you killed Rufus. Rufus accidentally scared him to death. I killed him on my quest for vengeance. When I walked in, he was practicing with a sword, and I must have startled him. He slipped and fell upon us. Cyphax knew no one would believe us, so he took the blame. Do you really think I would believe that? Senna, do you think I would be able to lie to your face without you knowing? Of course not. I did not kill Rufus. Senna narrows her eyes as you stare unblinking into hers. You're telling the truth. I know, now get out of my room. But you're definitely hiding something. I'm going to find out what that is. Senna walks past you and opens the door. I'm not sure what it is you're up to, but I won't stop until you're brought to justice. Oh, boo-hoo. She slams the door and leaves you in your wreckage of a room. Well, time to clean. Later that evening. As darkness falls, you slip out of your room to visit Cyphax in his cell. You sneak out of the back entrance of the school and into the alley. You check to make sure no one is following. I see Zena pull her head back inside when she knows you're looking. I'm gonna confront her. Bit late for a stroll, is it not? Why are you following me? Why are you sneaking around? That's none of your business. I'm not gonna let you leave until you tell me. Zena, I must confess my feelings for you. Follow me again. Yo, I want to see what she says. I suppose I cannot hide anymore. I just needed us to be alone when I told you this. What is it? I love you, Zach. Yo! I must take a picture. That was so freaking funny. Zena blinks once, twice, 3 times. I'm sorry, what did you just say? Ooh, wow, yes. Ever since that fateful day I laid eyes upon you, I knew no one else would have my heart. When I'm near you, I find it hard to breathe, hard to do anything except gaze and awe. You reach out to brush her cheek and she rears back a look of disgust on her face. My love, what is wrong? All this is wrong. Do you not share these feelings? You think I would ever be interested in you? That is, you are what? I'm what? Xander turns to flee. She reach out as she runs. My love, wait. That should keep her away for a good while. That was brilliant. Not only you make her way to Cyphax Hill. That was honestly brilliant. You reach the cells below the capital line and find only one guard at the entrance. Well, this will be easy. What's your business here? I'm visiting a prisoner. The guard's eyes light with realization. I know you. No, you don't. You're the talk of Rome. Every man in the barracks has been whispering of you. And what are they saying? Wouldn't it be something to brag about if you were the one who helped me? course, Domina, though you will have to leave when my watch is over. Oh, okay. The guard leads you down to Syphax's cell. Hello, Syphax. Aaron? Dang, you Nikki! He reaches out to you through the bars and you still close, squeezing his hand. Is it possible for me to go into the cell? Absolutely not. Okay. Is there any way for me to change your mind? The guard pauses and his hand stretches to his hip where his coin purse is. I suppose my coin purse had been feeling like maybe if it felt a bit heavier, the cell door might become unlocked. Bribe the guard to spend an intimate night. What? Who would do this? Oh my goodness. Thank you, but we could talk like this. As you wish, I will come for you when my watch is over. I'm so glad you came. I thought I might not see you again. I'm sorry it took me so long. I have been busy and I come bearing news. What news can matter to a dead man? That is the news. I spoke to Otome and convinced him to let you fight for your life in the arena. You meant us to spare me? Syphax scrolls this unsure expression on his face as he stares past you. What's wrong? Your words seem to break him from his trance. I spent the last while knowing my life was coming to an end. It's not a way of thinking that's easy to change. You wanted to die? No, of course not. Of course not. It's just a complicated feeling. Aaron, I would never be able to express my gratitude. But you should have stayed away from Otome. You don't want to owe him any. Honestly, I don't either. So I can handle myself. You're right, but I had no choice. I would do anything to save you. You're right. I know Otome is dangerous, but I know how to handle him. I don't want to know what you had to do in order to convince him. I spent a lot of time training to get what I want. So has Otome. It's why I understand him. We are both well practiced at being cunning, though convincing him was an ordeal. He pulled out Lacoste's protective charm and handed it to him. While you wear this, Sereno's eyes will be on you. She is not a goddess of battle, but she will do all she can. Aaron, you have done so much for me, but I don't want you to get your hopes up. Many gladiators still make it through their first fight. I know, but at least this way you have a chance. I'm forever in your debt. I don't want your debt. Then what will you have of me? Stay alive? Promise me, no matter what happens, you will never give up. I promise you, Aaron, I will not stop fighting until I'm free. The door opens and the guard returns. My watch is over. It's time to go. I will never stop trying to save you, Syphax. Farewell, Aaron. Okay. Return to school late through the back door and enter the common room only to find Lena waiting for you. Santa told me you were sneaking around. I don't care what you were doing, but it's foolish to draw attention to yourself right now. I know, I'll be more careful in the future. Otome has been asking for your company. He has? Lena paced the room looking worried. Otome's prophet is favorable to open doors for you, but you can't be trusted. You'll have to play your part carefully to ensure you don't become another tool for him to use. I know exactly how men like him think. I know he would not hurt. That is your first mistake, thinking he's not going to hurt you. I can handle myself around power-hungry men. Otome prays in that kind of hubris. Otome has Caesar's trust, which gives him untold influence, but he could turn that against you as easily as use it for you. In that case, I welcome the challenge. It might be better. No. Otome is used to women groveling to catch his eye. He likes me because he knows he can't break me. If there's anyone who could hold Mark Otome's attention, it's you, Aaron. You're in Otome's favor now, and you must do everything you can to hold it. You caught a manticore in a trap, and there's no safe way to let him go. Next time on Courtesan, you have Mark Otome's undivided attention. As his power within Rome grows, will you be an ally or enemy in his rise to the top? Oh my goodness. Whew, it's about that time. So anyways, I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of A Courtesan of Rome. So see you then. Bye-bye.